Jerry Jones? No. Someone say Titanic? The Titanic? Yeah. I don't know why I'm pumped on that. But I like that. Just dying. Bukkake? Hold on, I want to think about Titanic, because that's pretty funny. It's funny to be like, let's go on a trip, and then you die. You know what I mean? Like that girl. That was kind of her Titanic. Except Jack got Rose this time. There was only room for one on the van. He did the right thing. No, it's not good to... Are we not allowed to make fun of that? I think we should be allowed to make fun of that girl. Yeah. We're all gonna... Yeah, shut up, lady. Don't make me come down there and take you in a van trip. Don't make me take you to a state park, lady. I will say that what's tough about it is they were making that fucking video of them like, we're going on a journey, like that YouTube video. And it's funny because every time I see one of those, I'm like, fucking, I hope they die. And then this one, it was like, oh shit. Is that guy dead? Is he in a swamp dead right now? Is he on the loose? Yeah, he's hiding in the swamp? No, dude, he killed himself. If he went, all right, props. Look, fellas. I'm talking to the fellas real quick. You know when your bitch is getting a little yappy? And you're like, I'd like to strangle her and then hide in a swamp and kill myself? Every once in a while, somebody has the balls to do it. All right, that was Titanic. Next.
Do you guys want to hear just a horrible story?
Sure.
Yeah. So I was at the airport and someone told me a story. There used to be
9/11, was it?
No.
Lesbian porn is for like 13-year-old boys, and that's it. Mine girls.
I haven't watched lesbian. I haven't whacked off the lesbians and.
Because you need a cock in there. You need a big fucking dick.
I need a lady being shamed. Yeah. I like the shame.
I used to get...
To be clear, it's the shame that I enjoy.
That's probably the best part of watching a lady eat ass. Yeah. What a disgusting, shameful act. Against God's will. You know? Oh man, this is a mistake. This is a mistake.
Dude, I used to get like it would.
Yeah, this is a mistake. Fuck. I just wanted to keep drinking. I'm big with content.
Okay. Yeah.
I create.
I wish I could have showed what the thumbnail of the special was going to be. That morning, he messages me that morning. He goes, "Hey, is this good?" And it's just like a picture of like upshot of his nostrils. You don't even know if it's him. You have no fucking clue who it is, dude. It was unbelievable.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I thought it was the Netflix thing for Love on the Spectrum. True. It was an ups. There's no way that it was you. I had no clue it was you.
I do have a bit of Michael in me.
Oh, dude.
I'm a big
You've been
teddy
watching
bear.
it?
I was on season 1, bro.
Thank you.
When it came out.
He's been trying to get me to watch this.
Hold on. Before we get into this.
Yeah.
There's a better one. It's called The Specials.
Yeah, dude, the specials are the OG.
Specials is...
I'm so happy.
Yo, let me explain this story.
We're talking about people with Down syndrome,
Yes.
and they're doing reality shows about
Yes.
this. Okay.
There's a house full of people with Down syndrome.
Yes.
First off, once you watch it, you realize dudes with Down syndrome are the bros. They're the best dudes on earth.
Of course.
All right?
Yeah.
So this dude named Sam, he's got Down syndrome. One of the episodes, they're going to take him to a Ladyboys show, a burlesque show of Ladyboys. And he is pumped, dude. He's got the flyer. He's like, he keeps coming up to the camera like, sexy dances. And everybody's like, relax.
They're Australian.
They're all
Relax.
British. No, the specials
they're
are
British.
Oh, this is British. Okay.
And he goes, and then everybody keeps telling him, it's like, no, they're actually men. And he's like, no, they're not. The whole time, he's like, trust me, they're not. And then he's talking to one of the house like chaperones, and he's like, Sam, they are boys. And he's like, don't be rude. Don't be rude. And then he's trying so hard. And then he goes, what if one of them tells you they have a penis? And he goes, I'd be fuming. And you go, why would you be mad? He goes, I have no idea. It's just like, dude, that's the bro. I'm still going. So they take him to the show. He gets in there. The camera's on him. The girls come out and are dancing. He's holding a soda. He looks back at his boys like, they show his face like, yo, I told you. The girls are sexy. And then one of the dancers takes their mask off and starts singing like a man. And they cut the camera to him and he's just sitting there like,
He's still being polite.
But then a minute later, all the dancers come back out. The camera cuts to him. He's like,
I have zero credit, except I never paid my student loans.
But that doesn't.
I defaulted on that.
That doesn't hurt your credit.
It doesn't?
No,
Nice.
scholastic fucking debt doesn't hurt your credit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a great law because that's why people are like, I'm not gonna fucking.
Sure.
Who are you gonna clip me for trying to get education so I can get a job?
Yeah.
It is.
All you have to do is not pay it.
Yeah, or you pay a little bit, right?
I paid all of it at once.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, once I got SNL.
How much? Oh, really?
As soon as I got SNL, I bought a Chevy Cruze and paid my student debt.
Ballin'.
And then was back to zero, career-wise.
Wait.
It's just the internet, bro.
Yeah, oh,
we
for
shouldn't
sure.
have this.
We're talking about
The internet. It's too much for everybody to have.
I genuinely think, dude,
That's all this. It's just because everybody wants the clicks. It's just fear. Everything's.
Yeah, it's like kind of a weird form of fire.
Yeah.
It just spreads real quick, and everyone's like, "Oh, did you hear? Oh, that fucking." And the next day, they're just like on it something totally different.
Yeah.
I think you're right, dude. I think this is
Just watch sports, drink.
true, dude. So I thought
The
about
government
this.
comes to take me away. That happens, dude.
I thought about this today. I was reading the book. I finished the book.
Good luck carrying
Siddhartha.
me.
What?
I'll be like a rock, dude.
Did you
When
ever
the
see the
government
videos they
comes to
pull
my
the
house,
Chinese people out of the
they're
house?
just- oh, they're not getting me, dude. If they welded my door shut, I wouldn't know for 4 days.
Just go back like, this door's stuck. I'll just fucking chill.
I need more blizzards. Today's podcast is brought to you by Dairy Queen. Have you been welded into your house by the Chinese government?
When we were in high school, I went to high school in Florida.
Yeah.
We would just like, that was what they would try to sell you on to go to any one of the schools. They'd be like, go to FSU because the girls are unbelievable.
Why? What is it about Florida
Just fucking
State?
hot. It attracts
Yeah,
hot
it's-
fucking
chicks
chicks.
go
Boy,
there?
the guys were hot too.
Yeah.
And they were mean. They were mean to me because I was wearing a Notre Dame shirt and I'm pale. They criticized me for being pale.
What did they say to you?
They said, have you ever seen the sun? Freak. Guy called me a homo.
Yeah.
One guy said, I swear to God, one frat kid yelled from his balcony, you probably voted for Biden.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which actually hurt. That one hurt.
That hurt.
I did. I didn't,
Yeah.
but that's an insult. That's an insult. That's like, you are a pussy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, that's what
You know
he
what I
said.
mean?
That's for sure what he said.
You can look at someone and be like, fucking Biden voter. It's like, whoa, dude.
Feeble.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that is.
He yelled it from a balcony, and it was him and his hot friends.
Yeah.
And it was me and my other two pale Irish friends.
Yeah.
We got crushed. There was nothing we could do.
Yeah. You got to keep walking, right?
Yeah,
You're
we
like-
got to
you're
keep
like-
walking. My friend tried to yell back. And I was like,
you're
don't
like,
yell
yeah,
back. We're going to look like idiots.
yes.
You can't.
Yeah, yeah,
not only
yeah.
were we getting crushed, we were yelling up
Yeah.
at a balcony.
Yeah.
Right. Some
It's a
kid.
tough place to talk
Yes.
shit from the ground.
It is.
You know what I mean?
And you got to have some A1 game to
Yeah.
fucking spit back with that.
Yeah, he didn't. My friend just yelled,
yeah.
"You're white too," and I literally had to be, "Shut the fuck up,
up,
dude!
man.
Shut up!" I was doing stand up. I was doing an all black show in Philly.
Yeah.
black as hell. And this one, there was like one white dude there. I did notice him, but I didn't notice anything about him.
Yeah.
And I got on stage, and he was kind of to my right, like behind me, and he just was like. He just started sneezing nonstop, and I was like, "Yo, could you shut the fuck up?" And I looked over, and he was mentally handicapped. He's like, "I'm so sorry." And I was like, "No, dude, I'm sorry." And the whole crowd was just like, "Ooh."
What about when you-
And I was like, "I didn't know he was fucked up," and then I was like, "Oh, my bad again."
Yeah. What about the Magoobies
The
table?
Magoobies is
Called
insane.
me after the show.
It is so I was at Magoobies in Baltimore. I'm going to be there at the end of this month.
Yeah.
And
go get tickets.
there was a table of mentally challenged dudes. It was like a
Day out.
That's
Big
my
day out.
That's my demo.
They love them.
One flew over the cuckoo's nest, got tickets, and then I couldn't see because when you're up there, there's spotlights, so you can't really see. So I saw a shadow of a dude holding onto a woman's shirt, getting led out to go to the bathroom, and I was like, "Yo, you guys see how fucked up that guy was?" And everyone was quiet, and I was like, all right, why? Who cares? The guy's fucked up. And I kept saying fucked up instead of drunk, which would have helped.
Yeah. Because you're giving old terminology. You go, did you guys see that water brain walk into the bathroom?
And then when I saw him come back in, I could kind of see their face this time, and I was just like, oh shit, this guy is very mentally challenged.
Oh, no.
And I literally was, in front of everyone, I was like, you see this fucked up guy? And everyone was like, no, dude.
But this way, I wanted to show you this so that you are, just like well informed.
I just added bug to my list of pronouns, so here's a very quick tutorial on how to use bugs, pronouns in sentences. Okay, let's go. I'm meeting up with my friend Moth later. Bug just dyed Bug's hair, and it's a super cool green color right now. I think we're gonna go to Bug's house and play some video games. And then I think Bug said that Bug wanted to go to the store by Bug's self.
I'm done, dude. If my kid fucking grows up and makes these TikToks, I will beat the shit out of him.
Hey.
I will fucking take his head and beat it on the desk. And I don't care. I don't like it. Done.
Guy's howling out there. That's great.
Done.
What would your dad say if he saw Bug?
If my dad saw this?
Yeah.
I can tell you exactly what he would do. If you played that for my dad, I'd go, what the hell? That's it. That's as far as he could go. He'd go, fuck is this? He would just be, this is a different planet. I'm losing touch with this.
This is
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a
like I'm getting old enough where I see this and I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't get it.
because it almost to a degree, I think you kind of go like, oh, I get what's happening with Dave. Like when someone goes, I'm not he or she, and you're like, okay, but then you're like, wait, you're Bug?
That's not.
And my favorite is you want to go buy Bug Self to the store?
I mean, all you have to do is read this with like a hillbilly accent. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go to Bug's house, play some video games. I think Bug said Bug wanted to go to the store by Bug Self.
Yes,
like, it does make sense.
Yeah. But also, then you realize it's not, Bug's not that person's
Bug's
nickname.
not that.
Yeah.
I don't think this person is. I think a lot of these are just people with, I think, disabilities.
Yeah. Yeah.
This woman has a disability.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah, I think
or
you're
this
right.
Bug. Pardon me.
Bug Self. Well, that's the thing is like, it just sounds
I
to
knew
me.
someone named Scutterbug
Where?
in Virginia.
Of course you did.
Yeah, Bug.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I think it sounds to me like this person wants a cool nickname.
Right.
Maybe not
True.
a pronoun where we have to conjugate.
Yeah, but you can't give
verbs
yourself
or
the
whatever.
cool nickname.
Exactly.
Right.
You can't show up to school and be like, guys, I'm Bug.
Yeah.
Everyone's been calling me Bug.
I'm Snake. I ain't afraid of him. I ain't afraid of him.
Nobody called him Snake.
This is a thing we're
this
doing.
is-
Imagine pitching this to your father. It's 4 cameras in a room.
He'd be mad.
Yeah.
He'd be angry that I was doing this. In fact, if he knew I was in LA, he'd be mad.
You're not allowed to come here.
Now, do you feel comfortable with Shane? Because Shane looks like a kid who you grew up with in Ridgewood. He looks like an Irish kid.
Yeah, but
he looks like you look like a kid that you guys would be having beers together. Like Shane makes sense. He's an Irish kid. Occasionally, he'll have a brew in his hand. When you see him, there's always like a Coors
he does a little blow.
Yeah, if you say Stella,
he ruined his life already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 year in.
yeah. He's the type of kid. If you're like, do you want a Stella? He's like, stop saying that type of language to me. What are we gonna go do gymnastics next?
Yeah, if you notice when I said I'm drinking white wine, like because you know me, but he was looking at me a little bit like, what is this guy? Is fucking sucking cock?
Yeah, he's like,
Is
I
this
didn't know.
the gay podcast?
Yeah, he's like, I didn't know I was coming to do Girls Gotta Eat. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so you're a kid who doesn't make sense.
I wish, man. I need something.
On the YouTube, the number one thing that like my parents actually asked me about, because I was just home in Chicago. I spoke about you, and then I said, yeah, a buddy of mine's putting out a special on YouTube. And my mother was like, are you going to film when you come to Chicago? I said, maybe. I don't really know. I haven't decided about that shit. And she's like, you should do the YouTube thing. Can you make money on it? And I was like, well, you can, but it's also to
Yeah,
get
not
your
really.
yeah, right. Because like you didn't put monetization on the videos.
I didn't.
Yeah, and I thought about that. I was like, I wonder what's the rules. Like, what would you? Did you do it consciously, or you don't?
Yeah, I
even,
did.
Yeah.
Because you could. I didn't even add like a tipping option.
Why didn't you do that?
I
I
don't
guess.
I'm pretty.
Should
bad
we
at
do that
this.
now?
I'm bad at this stuff.
Should we go back and do it now?
No, it's just the tipping thing. I think I don't know how much money I would have made. I think maybe $10,000.
You say that, dude. It's a bummer because you'll never. It could have been so much. Who knows?
Yeah, I know.
Watching you think about it is great.